Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Travis, you do be here. Absolutely. Hope everyone's doing okay. Uh, it's my last day of vacation. Back to normal work tomorrow. Hey, Seth. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah. Apparently, life has to move on. Yeah, same, but hey, it's what we get paid the bucks for, right? Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. Yeah. Okay. Any new messages? No. We are exhausted, though. So let's take a snooze.
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
Thanks. It's not the best choice, but it is Spacer's choice. Hey, Gara. Maybe.
Something else I can do for you?
Yeah, let's get rid of some stuff. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need those. You know, I'm always surprised by those anatomical diagrams there.
You ever worry all that ammo in your berth might combust?
What? Wait, it can do that?
I mean, yeah.
All it takes is a little bit of black powder next to a lot of bits of fertilizer and one real hot day, and I've seen it happen.
I don't know what's more unsettling. The concept of my ammunition spontaneously combusting, or the fact that this is the kind of thing you think about on the regular.
I'll for that too. A little bit. Oh, some people have respawned.
Like a rapt among the rocks.
They do have homing powers. But yeah, what I was kind of surprised with is the anatomical designs include exits. You know? Usually in video games, you're not supposed to think of the fact that, you know, all these creatures have a way for things to leave. Absolutely. Yep. Yes, it does. It is appropriately in the aft, the poop deck. Yeah, very splody. Hey, tail knobs. Interesting.
This will be fun. Nice work. Messing with us?
Yeah, I don't recall any lavatories in Terraria. I believe there are toilets in Starbound, which are just treated as chairs. Okay, the raider camps haven't been repopulated. So it's just been... Yeah, just been the animals. And the door is still open. Hooray! Okay, there's no way up top, is there? Hey Merle, hope you're doing okay. Confirm that you're an authorized Universal Defense Logistics Security Specialist. Please answer as the following questions. Question 1. You're attending a company meeting at HHC headquarters in Byzantium, and vile dissidents attack the building. What is your priority? Probably protect the chairman. Correct response registered. Proceeding with security check. Question 2. You're pursuing one of our many UDL personal security mega outlets and enjoying a fine selection of employee and compliance equipment when you are approached by a stranger. He makes an offhanded comment that could be construed as an indirect insult to Chairman Rockwell. What do you do? Berate him restlessly to defend the chairman's honor? Correct response. Proceeding with security check. You and your spouse have a healthy, loving relationship, but one day you discovered that they have been reading unsanctioned stories to your children. What do you do? Destroy the stories and forbid your children from mentioning them again. Arrest your spouse and admit your children to a re-education program. Turn the stories over to authorities and claim responsibility. Let's see. What is the worst response? 2. Correct response. Indoor use of this weapon resulted in cleaning fees being deducted from your paycheck. We've got a new science gun. The Gloop gun. Development of this weapon was halted when one of the scientists working on it was killed by marauders, and the remaining team realized that no one understood her portion of the work. How the gloop is produced is how it counteracts with gravity. How it creates and conducts electricity is unknown. Yeah, I mean, new stuff. Okay, we wanted to go this way, but we were distracted by the possibility of opening a door. Okay.
What job did the board assign you when you came of age? Bet it was something real neat, like professional flexing.
Wilderness patrol. Plenty of folk traveling on foot out there, even back when there were roads. I protected them from raps and the like.
Nice.
Oh gosh. And here I was jawing about how I was watching your back. I'm probably more like to get in your way.
Everyone needs someone watching after them. Even me. Even if I ain't keen to admit it sometimes.
Aww, they're friends. Yeah. Obsidian is pretty darn good at companion dialogue. I guess prattle does work. It just sounds a little offensive. There are a lot of noises I don't like. So I'm going to do a naughty naughty. Fallbrook Crossroads. I think someone mentioned... wasn't Fallbrook mentioned earlier?
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
Okay. Second town in a map. Interesting. Hi.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Okay, tell me about the amenities.
No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far.
Right.
Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight.
Thanks.
I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Well, what is this place?
Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best-kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
Not really.
Man, oh man, it has been a blue moon since I had to break out the hook'em spiel. Allow me to paint a picture in your mind.
Thanks.
A parcel of pure paradise nestled beneath a waterfall within a mountain.
Oh?
We've got activities of leisure. We got proclivities for vice. We got booze and bets and non-communal beds.
Oh.
Sublight owned and run, so you know you're safe while you're breaking the laws. Check in at the saloon to start spending your bits now.
I guess I'll be back.
Time for a round of whist. Or a round of whiskey. Or both.
I don't like the way folks are looking at me, Captain. Like I'm a sandwich. Maybe I could stand a little closer to you.
Yeah, keep close, Pavardi.
I'll thank you to check your weapons at the door.
Ain't in the mood to chat. Keep walking, Rung Leech. Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
Yep.
That's awfully kind of you, mister.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we plug. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium Goldblood. Say,
Nope.
I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
Did you actually say wink at me instead of actually winking?
Don't believe I did. No? Wink. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
That is a stroke of sheer brilliance.
See? I know a fellow genius when I clap eyes on him.
Uh-huh.
Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run.
No.
As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
Make it 35 plus a sample and you got yourself a deal. Wink.
35%? Are you out of your gourd? If I wasn't recovering from a bout of Margellans, I wouldn't stand for this. But things are what they are, so I'll agree to it. But not 0.5% more. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Yeah, he looks kind of like... Honestly, he looks like Gallagher in a bowler hat. Like, I want to take his hat off and find him bald underneath. And then early in the 90s, he becomes really involved in environmentalism. And then in the 2010s, he becomes a MAGA dipshit. But he's dead now. Like so many people I've grown up with. Yep. Monarch Stellar. Woolly curds. Well, I don't want smokes. Well, pay raise is good, but yeah, definitely, you know, your mental health is also as, important as your, fiscal health.
Ain't in the mood to chat.
The Chets. Oh, this ought to be good.
No, but thank you. I'm quite alright as I am.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're still here. I said I don't require anything at this time. Run along now. I've had more than enough to satisfy my thirst for one evening.
Okay, seriously, what's your deal?
Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its leisurely pursuits. But it seems to me the whole town is designed primarily to leech one's bits.
Yeah.
And now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to Byzantium. You wouldn't leave a friend in need, I'm sure. Don't suppose I could just ask you to scram.
You know anything about Catherine?
Can't fathom why you'd go searching her out. But it's your neck on the noose. I was told she runs the saloon.
Alrighty.
seen Arthur today?
Nah, last time I saw him was, stars. I can't remember. Days.
You don't think he got crushed during the bridge collapse?
Uh-oh.
It was his team running that drop? Sure puts things into perspective.
That's reasonable, Travis. Dry goods and sundry. Guns, 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 and ammo vendor.
I test every product myself to assure maximum customer satisfaction. If you doubt it, I can show you my lower back rash. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Alright, hydrate. Yay, water. Stretch. Absolutely. And posture. Sitting up straight. Let's deal. Okay. 10 guys who look like this in your city? Yeah. And Seth is indeed a sweetie. Old-fashioned gummy rockets in a variety of flavors. Okay, that just sounds like fun. Box of pancake mix. And squats. Alrighty. One, two, three, two, two, three, three, two, three, four, two, three, five, two, three, six, two, three, seven, two, three, eight, two, three, 9, 2, 3, 10, 2, 3. All right. And arm curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. Ah, thank you very much. Whew. Yeah. Set up a Thigh Master redeem? Yeah. Ooh. I want that.
You shopping for pre-owned or new? If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
Who's the top dog around here?
Town Sublight owned and run. Caters to a variety of clientele. The one you want to avoid pissing off the most is Catherine. Prove bad for her business, and she'll kneecap you without a second thought.
Right. Town built inside a mountain. Don't see one of those every day.
Yeah, and? Do I look like the city planner? I wasn't exactly consulted on the blueprints when Catherine started building out Fallbrook. But now that you mention it, I reckon she had her reasons to hide us.
From who? Monarch's lawless.
We got smugglers, outlaws, mavericks, and Byzantium socialites flying in and out of Fallbrook all the time. Why openly spit in the board's eye?
Why the socialites?
They're so self-important the way they strut around, preening and flashing their pricey gadgets. Makes for easy marks. Keeps our pockets lined with bits.
Alright, what do you got? Ooh. Oh. Okay. Yes. Wait, can I not buy those? Can't buy those yet. Oh, restricted. Okay. Okay, those are definitely two items I really want. Oh! I guess I leveled up because I was talking. That's better.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Can you not see I'm walking here?
You don't look like you're walking.
Physically, you mean? In my mind, I have traveled galaxies. Well, it is of no consequence, I assure you. I shall embark shortly with my legs.
Oh, to where?
I'm not entirely decided. If I'm being honest, I think I'd fancy a visit to Tartarus, so long as it's under the shield of my fantastical imagination.
Alright, you can definitely go to hell. Well, aren't you guys a bright ray of sunshine? You do have water. Got a poster.
What do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
Don't try nothing funny.
Still have the poster. Catherine, heard a lot about you.
Uh-huh. You blind, little bird? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Yeah.
Oh, she just comes and says whatever's on her mind, huh?
Yep.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
By nugget of paradise, you mean a piece of mana dung, then? Sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
Need a hand for hire?
If it's one that don't mind getting dirty, then I sure do.
All right.
But how am I to know whether you're reliable, if not fully trustworthy?
You can trust me. Fully.
Against my better judgment, I do believe you.
Thanks.
There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick.
Sounds like it.
Outside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
I got a feeling this is going to involve murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid fucker who's gonna get it for me.
Is this a reference to Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago? Who doesn't exist, but was referenced in a John Hughes movie. What specifically do you want me to do?
Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details, so long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile.
Right.
Hit him where it hurts. In his gut, or his production lines ought to make do.
Any tips how I might get in?
If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise.
Duncan.
Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know.
Say I want to sabotage the factory.
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
Okay, doctor a few financial records sounds the best. Okay.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele.
Dry goods and
luck
sundry.
be with you. since I won't be.
I don't think I like Miss Catherine. Not just on account of the swearing, though she swears awful much.
Yeah.
She's fine. Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side. Then she's liable to drown you in the waterfall.
Nice. More vending machines discovered.
Always imagined Fallbrook would be...
cleaner, fancier, stocked with better booze.
Yeah.
cheaper. I've emptied 14-bit carts in the last 2 hours.
Wow.
That's because you've got a terrible tell. Whenever you're lying, your right eye twitches like mad.
It most certainly does not.
I wouldn't steer you wrong, friend. See? There it goes again.
What do you think you're doing?
Just leaving.
I don't have time for this.
Didn't notice people were in here.
Can I help you? Don't think we've spoken before. I would remember. You look, well, I wouldn't forget what you're wearing, no.
Why would we have spoken before?
Most of the freshies spend their first night in the saloon. Fresh to Fallbrook, I mean. Me? I've been here going on 3 days now.
Oh.
I'm real friendly. Figure I've talked up everyone in town by now. But not you yet.
I'd like to ask you some things.
Then I'd like to answer it. If I can, that is.
How'd you wind up here in Fallbrook?
Well, Captain Crowley wanted to take a pit stop. I'm the hired security, see? They pay me to guard the cargo, but right now the hull's empty. It's my first shore leave with the crew, and my maiden voyage before that. I can tell you it's been a real hoot.
Which crew was, did you say you're stationed with?
You wouldn't have heard of them. They're just a small pot of smugglers. Kept getting their spoils stolen when they went to fence them.
Oh.
So they hired on a merc. They didn't mind my being so talkative, or them being my first protection gig. Captain Crowley, he does ask me to shut it sometimes. In fact, I probably shouldn't be flapping my gums about his crew at all.
Any survival tips?
Captain warned us to take care around Devil's Peak. The bigger beasties tend to roam the slopes there. Mid-morning, I thought I'd try Fallbrook's self-guided wilderness hike, the one that leads up around the mountain. Safe enough, else they wouldn't advertise, right? Wrong.
No.
Scarcely made it back in one piece.
Sounds like you had a close call.
You can say that again. Wilderness almost got me pushing up daisies. If I wasn't so fleet-footed, I never would have escaped them raptidons, then marauders, and that manta queen alive.
Goodness.
To outrun him, I had to ditch my bag. All the bit cards from my winnings were weighing it down. A shame, because it was my favorite gun tote.
Oh. Well, I'm looking for this Devil's Peak then.
Look for the horns and you can't miss it. Even I saw them when we flew overhead.
Horns?
Massive curved stone peaks, if you want to get technical. They're part of the mountain terrain.
Okay.
Right then. Very well.
And, sorry for going looting.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Sublight ID card. That sounds useful.
This is so pretty.
Yeah? Hydrate. Thank you. Poor Parvati. She must be like beside herself knowing that her captain has some of the stickiest fingers in the galaxy. Yeah.
Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
That's not how the game works. I say, knock, knock, like I'm on the outside of a door, and you...
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise.
I got some questions.
I won't even hit back. Sure it is.
What was I supposed to ask? There we go. Duncan Ellie. Ah, here you are.
My dry goods come 75% guaranteed mold-free. Was that 75% mold-free? No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Catherine said you'd give me an ID cartridge for the CNC factory.
Not so fast. The biometric IDs are special goods. Only on offer to special clients. You cotton?
I think the fact that Catherine Mellon sent me for it makes me a special enough.
She needs it for a job? Well, why didn't you say so? Reckoned you asked her where to best procure one, and she obligingly pointed you my way.
Yeah.
Give me a jiffy to break. I mean, calibrate the ID.
Break is fine.
This goes like that. Nope, not quite right. A bit to the left, mayhaps. That'll do it. For a CMP factory line worker, she sure is a beauty. Careful. I'm trusting you to guard this specialty good with your life. I mean it. Lose the ID and you don't get another. Also, you'll be off my list of unwholesome customers.
Right.
Will that be all, or do you require something to say, scratch your itch?
I should be going. There's a lot of good stuff. No, not really. 440 meters. Figured as much. Well, doesn't this dust storm make things so much easier? It's totally just the wind, guys.
Captain.
Yeah.
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
Yay, a Mantis Queen. Vermophobia. Constant damage from parasite infected humans. Worm-like creatures. Sure. I really do need to use more TTD. It's kind of random. Stretch, absolutely. And arm curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 20. Well, extra weak point mana damage just sounds really useful. Okay. course there's a giant Raptidon between me and where I need to go.
No!
Yeah. Does sound like I should probably buy more bullets.
Got the goods? Cause hit me. I won't even hit back. Sure it is.
Friend group's getting back together? I'm glad to hear.
You seen Arthur today?
Nah, last time I saw him.
An insurance agent.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Dullness of mind.
Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it stupidity.
Ah.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
What else can you tell me about the insurance policies?
Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
Disastrous marriages.
Those are mostly for top-rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts.
Oh.
There's one for your beloved eloping with her sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every possible hazard to domestic bliss.
Outrageous statements?
That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele.
Uh-huh.
In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation.
And their eyebrows.
Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares.
All I need to know.
One thing's for sure, you won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
So why Monarch?
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
If you say so.
Oh, it's certainly not about what I say. That's all down to our legal team and our CFO.
That's all for now.
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't mind being it.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sends you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order?
Got any Glacial A's whiskey?
No, I don't have any... If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs.
Oh.
This here's the ante up, where you place your bets.
What can I bet on?
Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
I'll get out of your hair then. Yeah, just a bit.
folks I never met before are my most favorite kind.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your story?
Well, strangest thing, really, but I was frozen in space for 70 years, and then one day...
Let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer to.
Oh.
Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand?
How many bits are we talking?
More than you can afford at this time.
All right. I'll take a drink then. Yeah.
No refunds, no exchange. If you bloody it, you buy it. Store.
What do you think of the Unreliable, Parvati?
There's always something to fix, and it's neat working in the Aether. I always took Atmo for granted. Now, if I drill through the hull, we all suffocate. Exciting, you know?
I'm not sure I wanted to know that. Being in space sets me on edge enough.
You know about stellar emissions? Actually, I probably shouldn't tell you about those. I mean, not unless you want to know how we're all likely to get spacers lung.
Right. Okay. When we get back to the ship, I'm drinking this conversation right out of my recollection.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna... take the long way around here. Avoid some of these combats.
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
Abandoned safe house, huh? Ugh, they really do take It's Always Darkest Before the Dawn seriously in this game.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option. Other's the slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat. What's up?
And there's a more fun way up the mountain?
Right. We can take the caverns up, but if you ain't into spelunking, there's a path a little ways north. I'd warn you, it'll be a tough trek.
Right.
Big bad's up on that hill. I'm game to hunt them if you are, but it'd be safer to stick to the caverns.
Right.
Here they come.
Okay.
Oh. I'm glad I didn't eat, because the smell here is 100% off.
Yep.
You must be a part of the new line shift. Don't tell me you lost your key card already. A lost card's worth 2 infractions, you know.
How much for a card and no infractions?
Depends on what you got. But I reckon we can work something out.
Actually, I haven't been issued one yet. It's my first day on the job.
You know, I think I did hear something about that. Alright, okay.
Okay, so I'm here. Maintenance logs, 157. Syncing between adipose tissues, 15% bone, 40% indeterminate percentage, sinew, hair, hemoglobin, other organic materials. Like to run a deeper diagnosis? Processing keystrokes, no, 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 no. Authorization approved. Resuming deep cleansing cycle. Ugh. Dictating memoranda from authorized user, control room operator. Begin block quote. Oh, for piss and plasma. I ain't input start recording now, did I? No, you stupid piece of shrapnel computer. It's only saying how it irks me when the others filch my lunch. Pea-free butter and purple jelly. I'll have you know, not borscht, and for good reason. While they're gorging, they've got the nerve to fart and waggle their middle finger at me from the factory floor. Because they know I can't go down there till the shift break. And by then it's too late. Tell you what, I'm tempted. I'm tempted, all right, to use the Sentry Automech's new pink slip protocol to terminate each and every one of them. Won't be waggling their middle finger then, now would they? End block quote. Yeah. Elevator will arrive momentarily. That's sealed door. Yeah, it looks like this is a very craptastic future. So it looks like I want to go there.
System up. Sweeping Prussian worker. Breaking the law risks penalty of death.
Noticed.
Here they come.
Halt.
That's not right. Open fire!
Okay. If I could get to that door, that would make life so much better.
Ah, this factory offers the loveliest aromas. Like if you cooked borscht over a sulfur pit.
Hi! Of course that door is sealed. Why wouldn't it be? Hydrate, absolutely. Guess down there's the sewer entrance. Yeah. Authorized user log sequence initiating. Greetings, authorized user. King would like to remind you to please clock out before documenting your daily shift in 15-minute increments. Not forget to clock back in when turning your work for your next 23-hour shift. If you'd like to file a complaint, please immediately report to the King to receive an infraction of your performance. Old files to be deleted. The end is upon us. I don't want to say I told you so, but I did message you and the writing was on the wall back in April, did I not? Which you remember is one of the reasons I beg you to please hurry with your decision making, which inadvertently and unfortunately stoked your ire at me for rushing you. But now everything I feared is coming to pass. CMP's abandoned Monarch with the others, factories in working order, but less and less of us keep showing up for shift. Because what's the point, really? Never got my last 2 big carts for wages owed, which means I can't pay rent, Aggie, let alone sponsor your wastrel of a cousin's gambling habits. But I know how you titter it away whenever I raise these sort of concerns, but I'm not joking, Aggie. Yeah. It's only a matter of time before I'm plumbing the streets. What are you going to do then? Keep telling me to wait? I can't. Next ferry's scheduled for Thursday at 2 o'clock. I'll be on it. I'd like you to join me. If you do, I'll have your answer at least. If not, then I guess I'll have an answer the same. Either way, I won't be waiting for another month on end. See you at the ferry platform. I hope. Yours in heart, if not in body. fits. Inspect the quality of cans, unclog machinery, clean machinery, rank diagnostics, unclog, inspect the quality of cans. Clive, what are your thoughts on that clock? Can't be a Raptidon. There were no scales. There aren't enough cysts for it to have been a wayward pig, but I'll be damned if I've ever seen vermin so large. I'll admit I was skeptical when you called me and the fellows back to the factory like we were going to run it rogue. Well, I guess we did, but you were right. There was money ripe for the picking, even without CMP's umbrella. Just want you to know, I appreciate what you did for each of us. Best maintenance check on the grading event, that's second clog this month. Geraldine. Okay. Authorized Manager login seating. Greeting, Authorized Manager. The King would like to remind you to please record the day's production cycle numbers and promptly return to work. Or I'll see you for dinner, you sissy neg sack of blood clots. Financial records. 5,000. Cans distributed 4,500. Cost of manufacturing. Price per unit 14. Net gains. Edit financial records. Operation complete. Deal with Clive. Okay, so I didn't really have to go all the way through the factory. Don't mind me, I'm just raiding the mess hall. And stretch, absolutely. Ugh.
Hey, looking good.
Thanks.
So the ship talks? Do all ships do that?
I can't say for certain, since I only ever been on this one. Ada's something special, though, ain't she?
Ada. What is it? She? It? I'm a bit fuzzy on the details.
Me too.
It used to be I thought she was a simulated intelligence. You know, a long series of commands telling her how to react to certain inputs.
You used to. What do you think now?
Well, I worked with a lot of machines, and ain't none of them like her. They can be pretty smart, but mostly they're rule books with a voice box.
Mm-hmm.
Ada's different.
One of life's mysteries, I suppose. I don't trust it. If it crashes us into a star, I'll be a mite upset.
Yeah, me too.
The caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
Not particularly. An evicted safe house seems a little counterintuitive. Okay, Caddy.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
Factory's out of service, like you asked.
Fast, efficient, eager to please? Might be I should ask you for more favors.
Maybe.
Guessing your services don't come cheap.
Nope.
Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty Pig.
Marauders who killed your supply runners got what they deserved.
See, this is why I like you, little bird. You make exchanging blood and bits so damn delightful.
I'd like a room.
I take it you don't have a reservation. No matter. I keep a suite of VIP rooms for visitors of your, let's call it, a certain means.
Oh?
The VIP rooms charge by the night. But for you, I'll make it a one-time fee. Got a feeling you'll make me a fine investment.
For 362, consider it sold.
Marvelous. Do take care of the place. Maid service won't clean after a murder.
Right. So I've got a room now.
Ain't in the mood to chat.
So I own this place, but I can't sleep here. Well, ain't that annoying?
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stinks.
Oh, they are.
You shopping for pre-owned or new? If you bloody it, you buy.
Now available. $135, $117. Okay. Okay, been a while. We could probably use a little bit of rest. You've acquired a poster. Let's see who's up and about around here. Pistol schematic poster, Spacer Choice pistol. Mostly lethal at half the price. Be sure to clean your gun regularly with Spacer Choice Lubrigoo oil to reduce the rate of jams and misfires. Vardy's father. Modern steel wrench and you. Abigail. Petunia the plant. This is not a petunia. No, it is not. Felix a journal. Figure I should start writing my thoughts down in case I ever start losing my mind. Talon Monarch. Tossball stick. Violence is not the answer. Violence is the question. The answer is yes.
You don't think that's a problem? The whole ship's running on a computer's fancy. That'll make you nervous, Preacher?
No, Felix. The concept of a ship computer does not make me nervous. Are you scared of Ada?
I ain't scared of Ada.
Good. I'm glad we cleared that up.
It's just, she's a computer, Max. What happens when her equations tell her to cut off her oxygen? Or blast us all into space?
Felix, Ada is not sentient. She can't act out of a sense of malice. Where do you get these ideas?
Yeah.
I was watching True Stories of Mechanical Murderers last night.
Oh.
One of these days, I'm going to make you read an actual book.
And the first book you'll read is 2001. God damn it. How we doing?
Hey, Cap.
Yes, you were asking about the head? We have a head. And a shower. Now, this head right next to a shower makes a little more sense because we're low on room. It's the honeymoon suite that has the toilet right next to the shower that I'm just like, what? How we doing, Pavardi?
I could probably spend years fixing this boat, stem to stern.
Please do not leave items lying about the cargo hold.
Vocational competence respecification machine. Toilet next to shower isn't super unusual. Yeah. It's just usually there's like a curtain. Yeah. Oh, can I not modify the super special? Okay. That's fine. Okay, it is silenced, and it's got an X-Acto sight. Okay. Silent sniper rifle does more damage for all your salvaging needs. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, like the house I grew up in, the toilet was like right next to the bathtub. So that I'm not surprised with. It's just the lack of a curtain.
Good to see you, boss.
Catherine is appreciative. Armor type clothing. Damage to creatures plus 25. Okay.
Please avoid damage to yourself.
Something else I can do? Something else I can do for you?
Probably. I mean, it's a movie that's 40, like 45 years old. $48, $51. Yep.
So Ada isn't really alive, but she can still talk like a person. What about Sam? What's it? Sorry. Is he the same thing?
Sam's an automechanical thing, not a computer brain thing like Ada. I don't think Sam understands gender, so you can call him it if you want.
Right, but she's a machine, he's a machine. How are they different?
You know how I said Ada was special? Her wiring's a whole lot more complex than Sam's, so she can simulate a personality better than he can. She got more tools in her box, so to speak.
So he's following his own rules, making everything obnoxiously clean because he has to. Maybe I ought to let up on him a bit.
Probably. Ada has more things in her box. Goddamn marauders are back. Hydrate, absolutely. And squats, sure. Ugh. Yeah, well, my job is mostly doing a lot of walking. I figured I should include more exercise over the weekend. Whew. Especially working on stuff I don't usually work. Well, I'm not even sure if these are proper squats. I'm just squatting down while holding two 10-pound dumbbells and arm curling the dumbbells as I squat down.
It is, but my gun's been acting funny.
Oh?
It used to be I had to correct for a bit of leftward drag. Got used to standing just so, and after a while, it put a thorn in my side, something awful.
Uh-oh.
Lately, though, it ain't pulling. I find my stance much improved.
That's good.
Oh, that's real good to hear. It took me a while to... never mind.
What? Girl, have you been touching my stuff?
I'm sorry, I should have asked. I just got real bored, and I seen you leaning, and the gun was sitting right there.
You know, the last time I caught someone messing with my equipment, I threw him in a sulfur pool. But I appreciate the help. You want to make modifications, just come ask me, all right? I ain't gonna bite.
Yeah. It's good to think of others, Parvati, but yes, do ask. Okay, so if I'm Sildura Hallbach, Parvati is 100% Susan Labs. Nyoka, I'm not sure off the top of my head. I don't have a hunter-like character. Felix is definitely Thallin. Like, 100%. I guess that would make Gildy Vicar Max? I haven't had him in my party enough to really understand his character too well. And the doctor is definitely Dr. Wu. I guess that would make Ada Matilda then. Because she's the one actually flying the ship. Caverns underneath Devil's Peak. Yeah, I'm cool with the low combat at the moment.
Here they come. Nice one. I mean, I can take y'all on.
Here we go. Down they go. Everyone all right?
Except for the fact that I'm on fire, I'm fine. Thanks for dying. Typed in interruption. Yes, that was a typed in interruption.
Going silent.
You would think.
Take you. Kill confirmed.
Oh. Okay, I'll accept it. Yeah, they ain't friendly. Okay, just better armor rating? That just sounds good.
Be fun.
So I'm guessing these are the caverns you meant. And it's a proper dungeon. Interesting. It's very pretty, but if you wanna, just shoot. I think I've got him like on passive.
That's the last of them.
They are. No, I have them on defensive.
Look up. That makeshift bridge, we gotta cross it. First we go under, then hook around to the left, then up and over.
Here we go!
It's a very locked chest.
them.
Okay. I am
tunnel here.
I am glad that these Mantiqueens and like aren't tripping any of my phobias. And yeah, the explosion particles, there's a lot of them. Adrena time crash. Okay. That's fine. I guess you just...
Oh, shit. That's a big one. We can tiptoe around to the left or go in guns blazing. Up to you. I vote the latter.
Here we go!
Yeah, I should have went back to do an autosave.
This will be fun. First we go under, then hook around to the left, up and over. There we cap. Here we go. Woo! We made it. Here we go. Nice one.
Okay. Halcyon's part of the Halcyon cluster because Halcyon's the brightest star from Earth. Interesting.
Tunnel here.
Yep.
Here we go!
Up to you.
Slayer, over here!
Hey!
That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way.
Thanks.
C3 owes you one, stranger. You haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. And that'll be her legs over yonder, never mind. I'm Bertold.
Hi.
What in the void are you thinking, creeping around a mannequin like that?
At the time, I was thinking, please don't see me, oh law, I don't want to die, nah nah nah. Now I'm thinking it was stupid to come in here.
What are you doing here?
Killing marauders and hooligans, as I am handsomely paid to do. Of course, as me and Constance discovered, they ain't the only forms of life inhabiting these caverns.
Noticed.
I owe you a debt for saving my neck, stranger, and I mean to pay it. There's a station up the way. It's where my C3s are posted.
Okay.
We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way, once I've gathered up Constance's parts.
Yeah. Okay, that went better. It's because I went to save beforehand. Hydrate, absolutely. And some more stretching. Ah, there it is. Spectrum Bacta, class for every class.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
True. Oh, you're all the way back there. Well, oops. Ah, crap. Well, I'm glad we all at least saved.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Okay. Okay, that time there wasn't like 4 freaking queens spawning that time. Yep.
Here we go.
Yeah. And everyone died. Well, because they decided to go running in. Hey, Bahamut. We were just talking about you. And yes, they indeed Leroy Jenkins did. Yeah. Overslept too much. Or spent too much time and money at the store. Yeah, I know those kind of days. I hope the rest of your evening goes better.
isn't it? Nice views, a little exercise and fresh air. Well, and sulfury air.
It is a trek, isn't it? Almost like we don't have working lifts or roads.
Yeah, roads would be kind of nice. Yeah. Wally World, there is a miasma. I can't tell you, every single one I've gone to has just been like, ugh. That makes sense.
I'm ready for this.
Nice hit.
That makes sense. Well, then it's doing a good job of that. Though tooth marks and the gradual wearing away of sulfide, you can barely make out an epitaph carved in the tombstone face. Got himself eaten, doing the right thing.
What's up?
Sure, you got all manner of hunter stories. Tell me one.
I took a job once to clear out a rap nest. Partnered up with a fellow out of Fallbrook who called himself Dirty Don. Bit on the shorter side. Had a penchant for cards. Thing is, he introduces himself and the man is immaculate. Clean.
Interesting.
He had a flowery presence to him. A pleasantness that didn't invade your space. He was just there and you were glad for it.
Feel better than Fred Myers? Yeah, I kind of like them. I'd rather do all my grocery shopping at Market Basket around here. So why was he called Dirty Don?
When we set out to hunt down the Raptidons, I found out firsthand where his nickname came from.
Oh?
Dirty Don killed those Raptidons with his bare hands. His bare fucking hands, Captain. He was a whirlwind of grotesque primal fury.
Goodness.
In the end, he stood drenched in blood over the entrails of a dozen raps. If he had a scratch on him, I wouldn't have been able to tell. It was glorious.
What happened to him? Is he still out there tearing up wildlife?
Day came when he tried to take on a Mantiqueen. Got himself eaten one limb at a time. Wonder if he tasted like soap. Oh well, live and learn. No matter how tough you are, if you're gonna fight something bigger than you, bring a firearm.
I agree. Buried in the surface of Hayes Grave's small lockbox. Its hinge is rusty and its wood almost completely rotted. It nearly falls apart in your hand, but you can manage to find a tarnished silver medallion bearing the letters Sharon. Well, I like that. Range attack reduces the target's armor rating by 1 point per hit. This effect lasts a short time and can stack multiple times. Yes, thank you very much. Yoko's and the party gain experience points from discovering new locations. On this companion. The animals have armor rating? Yeah, I believe so. Like, they'll have carapaces and the like. Parties in the party and your companions take reduced damage from auto mechanicals. Thank you.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again.
Right.
Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
Tell me about the UDL contract.
I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks, and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch.
Mm-hmm.
That was a long time ago.
Didn't try to find him?
I should have. I really should have.
Mm-hmm.
But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died.
Oh.
And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're trying to confront it.
Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night.
Yeah.
Now, come on. Let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
Right. Probably a Saltuna burger by now? Maybe. Okay, all of these are going to the same spot. And yeah, that is definitely rough.
I love this mountain. You can see so much from here. So many beasts would need killing. So many drinks would need drinking.
Mm-hmm. We ought to camp out here tonight, you know? Make a little fire, sing songs.
Parvati, you are a ray of sunshine. So before we continue on, gonna do ourselves a naughty naughty and get ourselves an autosave. Okay, Berthold Fox. You are a good person.
Hey, Mannequin Slayer. Glad you made it in one piece. After all, not everyone's so lucky.
Yeah.
Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find something you like.
Oh?
Then we call it even between us.
Why are you guys guarding this station?
We were hired to do so. Why else? You did get the memo that we're mercenaries?
Mm-hmm.
Our client's a bit unorthodox, sure. He calls himself the broker, and prefers the glow of a terminal to flesh and blood interaction. But I can't fault his work ethic. Our current gig's to stop, by means of lethal force, any creatures exiting the caverns, including but not limited to marauders, iconoclasts, and agents operating for the MSI.
Call it even if you help me wipe out the marauders at the broadcast station.
You drive a hard bargain, Mannequin Slayer. It don't make much financial sense for C3 to expend resources on any killing beyond the contract stipulations. As the Marauders didn't enter from the caves, the requirements are murky. At the same time, we do want to keep our client alive until the payment's cleared.
So let's do this.
We recommended the client safeguard himself, so I don't expect that the main doors will be accessible. Find a way to open them, and we'll clear any hostiles on the inside. I'd best radio ahead for Joy and Hudson to prep for us. They'll be at the station entrance, ready with our finest auto mechanicals to assist you. C3s,
Hydrate.
prepare to move out.
Yay. Yeah, no. He's got a good voice actor. Oh. Hello, special assault rifle. And squats. Okay. That was what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Ah, 10 for now, although over the year goes, it'll probably go up. Yep. Okay. Let's break down all the cheap stuff. Okay. I can't change your stuff yet. New Magic the Gathering set? Nice. Okie dokie. You didn't need that head, did you? Yep. Nobody out here.
Take you. Nice work. Come out. Nice work.
Together.
Okay. Bleh. I think we're gonna call it. We've been streaming for 3 hours now. Not too shabby. Oh, thank you all very much. Let's see who is out and about right now. Yeah, pumpkin potion. That sounds good. Thank you all for dropping by. Oh, back to normal work this week, so yeah, new year, new you. Thanks all again, and hope you have a good one. Do, 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 do.